Hello again, it's me, Kira. Welcome back to my channel. Look at how long my hair is getting. So I have a video for you today, obviously, that's why you're watching this. But today I'm going to tell you, I can't talk. This is going to be a January wrap-up of all the books that I read in January. I read 6 books in January. I didn't start reading until the 16th, so I feel like maybe February I could read more than that, but we'll see. All of these were ebooks except for one, which I have the physical copy right here. The rest were either like ebooks I already bought, or I had recently bought, or yeah. The first book that I read, the book 5 Feet Apart, the only reason why I picked up this book was because I saw the trailer for the movie and I was like, oh my god, that is fucking adorable. So I was like, I need to read the book because I like to compare the books to the movies. The book is about a girl with a lung disease. I don't remember what it's called. What her lung disease is called. And a boy with the same lung disease. But the whole premise of it is people with that like illness can't be within 6 feet of each other because they can't share each other's bacteria because they'll get sicker. And yeah, it's like a, what'd you call it, a contemporary? It's a romance. I don't know genres of books. All I know is I thought it was really fucking cute. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. First book of the year. Excited that I'm back into reading, so I might have been a little generous with that, but that's okay. Next book that I read was To All the Boys I Loved Before. I gave this book 2 out of 5 stars. I did a rant review on this book. I did not like this book. This book is, if you don't know what this book is, it is about a girl named Laura Jean, where she has had 5 loves in her life, and she wrote letters to them and tucked them away, and her letters get sent out, and that's like the whole premise of the book. I would suggest watching the movie. The movie is better. The book does not do the movie justice, which I never thought that I would say because I usually like the books better than the movies, but I did not like this book. Moving on. Then after that, I read this book, Zack and Mia. This is I bought this book a long time ago. This is the only book that I physically have. Hello, Milo. This book is about a guy named Zack. He has leukemia, and he is going through, he just got a bone marrow transplant, and he is under, like, quarantine or whatever, because you have to, let everything fester, and, he's in this he's in this hospital where, with his age, since he's 17, he's around a bunch of adults, and for the first time, the person who moves in next door is another person the same age as him, and that is Mia. And she also has cancer. Not the same cancer as him. I don't think they ever actually say what she has, but, yeah, they meet. It's a romance. Kind of like The Fault in Our Stars, but different. Yeah. I gave this book 1 out of 5 stars. I did not like this book either. This book didn't upset me as much as All the Boys I Loved Before, but I think the main reason why I didn't like this book was because I didn't like Mia. The book switches point of views between Zack and Mia as you read it, and the entire time, Mia is just a giant whiny bitch. Like, I was trying to, like, give her the benefit of the doubt because, yes, I know you have cancer, and, like, I'm sorry about the stuff that happens to you in this book, but, like, she is so, she reminds me of Hazel from The Fault in Our Stars, but, like, 10 times worse. Like, Hazel kind of is like, well, like, we're all gonna die soon, like, whatever, but she is, like, she's the opposite in, like, I'm not gonna sit here and do these treatments and stuff while all my friends are out doing this stuff and I'm stuck here doing this, but it's like, if you don't, then you could die. So, whatever. I didn't like her. I didn't like this book. We're done with that. Then, the next book I read was the second book to All the Boys I Loved Before, called PSI Still Love You. And that book, I gave 1 out of 5 stars. I didn't like that book either. My main problem, I'll put a link below in the description, and I'll link it in the cards. My rant review on To All the Boys I Loved Before. But my main problem with these books is Peter, the character, and he is a very main character in these books. I do not like Peter. I don't think Laura Jean should have ended up with Peter, especially in this book. The premise of the second book, P.S. I Still Love You, is there's this guy, John. She says his name so much in the fucking book, I don't remember what it is. His name's John. And he is one of the guys who received her letter, because there was Peter, a guy who's gay, the guy Josh in the first book. There was one that got sent back because it was addressed to her old camp, and then there was this one, and it made it to the guy, but he lives like an hour away, so then he shows up. So then it's pretty much like the first book where she's like, should I be with Peter or should I be with Josh? This one's like, should I continue being with Peter or should I be with Josh? Or John, not Josh. John. And she should have been with John. That's my only opinion on that book. Moving on. Then my last three reads were the Alpha Drive trilogy by Kristen Martin. She is a fellow booktuber, slash author, slash a bunch of stuff. She calls herself a creative entrepreneur, but she has a YouTube channel here on YouTube. I read her trilogy. It's the Alpha Drive, the Order of Omega, and Restitution. I gave Alpha Drive 2 out of 5 stars. I gave Order of Omega 2 out of 5 stars, and I gave Restitution 3 out of 5 stars. I plan on doing a video on these books because I did not like these books either. A more in-depth review. All I'm going to say is I love Kristen. I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel. I watch her videos. Her writing advice has helped me a lot. But I think she needs to spend a little bit more time on her books. Like, the first book is a mess. Second book's better, third book's better. So, like, her writing improves. But I just think that if you're somebody who is out here giving, like, writing advice and stuff, I think you should be more than just, like, a subpar writer. And, like, I don't mean that at all to be, like, offensive or anything to her. Kristen, if you ever end up watching this video. I just think that for someone who prides herself on writing 2 books in a month, and her work and all of the stuff that she's doing, I think she needs to slow down a little bit. Like, I know that it's, like, super exciting and everything, because she's, like, letting these books out, people are reading them, and people are loving them, because there are people who love this book, who love these books. I think let's see what the reviews are on Goodreads. Yeah, so her books, all 3 of the books have about a 3.5 rating. One of them's really close to 4 stars. So, like, there's people who really like her books. I just didn't particularly enjoy them. I liked the concept. The concept is the books are in the Alpha Drive. It's based off this girl named Emery. Well, never mind. I'm not going to get into that because I'm going to do a whole review on it. Anyways, that is my January wrap-up. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please comment below if you read any of these books this month, or what books you read this month and you think I should watch them. And subscribe, because I post videos every Sunday. I try to post videos every Sunday. Bam.